Noir Starga is the third son in an aristocratic family. The boy plans to get a job as a librarian, but his father tells Noir is rejected. Alice suggests that his brother then take the entrance exams to the Academy of Heroes, because Noir has the skill of a sage, the power that helps him predict events. Noir meets Emma, his childhood friend, and tells her that he was not hired. Then the girlfriend also suggests that the guy use the skill, because she has learned how to make its use not cause a severe headache. The guy should kiss, and then the side effect will recede. The couple goes to the roof away from prying eyes and tries the method, which really turns out to be effective. After the kiss, Noir turns to the wise man. He directs him to a secret dungeon where he will find what he needs. The guy goes to the dungeon and follows all the sage's instructions, after which he finds a girl, Olivia's servant, suspended on chains. 300 years ago, the girl was trapped in a dungeon and is now forced to stay in it forever. Now she is ready to pass on her abilities to the boy and become a teacher. Noir can create, gift and edit any skill, and all he needs for that is health points, which he can earn by experiencing pleasure either from good food or from intimacy with beautiful girls. Noir comes to the entrance exams and makes a team with Emma and Elna. The guy uses his abilities and the company wins with a huge score. He is enrolled in the academy, but now he has a new problem, the entrance fee, which is higher than the income of Noir's family. Alice joyfully congratulates her brother on winning the exams, but the boy is in no hurry to rejoice. He tells his father about the entrance fee, but of course the father replies that he does not have that kind of money. The boy realizes that he needs to earn it himself and decides to enroll in the Adventurers Guild. Olivia suggests that the apprentice sell rare finds from the dungeon, but he is afraid to attract attention to his secret place. Noir fills in an application form at the Adventurers Guild reception hall and asks the registrar, Lola, for advice on how to get the money to finance his studies. At first the beautiful girl laughs at him thinking that he is inventing a story about his acquaintance with Olivia, but Noir proves to her that all his skills from the teacher are not empty fantasies. For this, Lola even lifts up her skirt and confesses her love to the guy, as a sign that she has lost this argument. The girl gives the guy a couple of serious tasks that pay well, the first of which is to catch big rainbow grasshoppers. A fight breaks out between Lola and Emma over Noir. Both girls want to win the superhero's attention, so Noir's girlfriend comes to him to spend more time together with him. The second task becomes a giant rabbit, and it's Emma's plan to catch it to prove to Lola her superiority. But before the hunt can begin, the couple has to defeat the goblins. At some point, the girl needs her friend's help, since her energy is not enough to fight the giant, and Noir needs health points for this, which he and the girl get by taking shelter in the woods from prying eyes. The guy pays a lot of attention to his girlfriend's ears. While eating a giant rabbit kebab, Noir remembers his dungeon teacher and thinks it would be worthwhile to visit the girl, but so far he hasn't found any free time for her. Alice runs back into her brother's bedroom to congratulate him on his first day of school, and she does it so blatantly that when the boy's father looks into the room, he doesn't know how to act and just closes the door. Noir and Emma pay their entrance fees to the Hero Academy, just as they are walking out into the courtyard. Maria Fianna Albert, the Duke's daughter, walks into the school. Noir looks at her through a shrewd eye and sees that a curse has been placed on the girl, causing her not to survive her 16th birthday. Emma enjoys relieving her friend's headaches so much that she now takes him to the woods every morning to perform the ritual. Sometimes the girl even goes a little over the top, and points for the pleasure pile up on Noir's account. No one in the academy class wants to communicate with Noir since he is from a lower class, but when Maria comes to class, she says she does not judge people by their origins and will gladly be friends with the boy, even though she is the daughter of a very famous and wealthy duke. At the first lesson, Elna gives Noir a difficult task but promises to generously reward him if he completes it. The guy not without difficulty, but copes with the task and gets the kind of encouragement he never even dreamed of. The girl sits on him and shows him all his skills, which really pisses off both Emma and Lola. On the next mission, Mariah is paired up with Noir again, and the pair begin to become even stronger friends. Emma and Lola can't stop being angry about their lover's popularity. Maria gets sick right at practice because of a curse that brings severe pain, and Noir looks for a way to help the girl. Lola says that in order to do so they must find a servant to cast out evil, the elven Luna. The company decides to turn to Luna, Lola's friend. The girl has a powerful gift and constantly helps people by breaking curses. There is a huge line at the temple where Luna serves. People who are about to enter suffer, but those who are already out are happy and thankful. The company enters Luna's office and the boys find her completely exhausted. Noir decides to consult with their teacher, who first scolds the boy for not coming to her, but then confirms that Luna should lift the curse, as she has extensive experience. But the guy should also save up the health points he will need to save Maria. Gathered at the cafe, the young men tell Luna about Maria's curse, and it turns out that the attendant already knows about the situation, but can't help the girl. At one point, Luna turns to Noir and asks him to take her to Maria after all. The boy takes the elven aside and says that he knows the price she has to pay, but she does not agree to give up and wants to save Maria even at the cost of her own life. But the girl doesn't reach her goal and falls as soon as she saves the injured boy along the way. Noir decides to use the editor's skill and change Luna's expense from life to money. All they have to do is earn enough to save Maria, but the boy himself needs a lot of health points to do what he wants to do, too. Lola suggests attending a harem show, a performance in which the men brag about their girlfriends and the best of them get a large sum of money. Maria is getting worse and her friends have to hurry. They go to a harem show and it turns out that things are a little different than they imagined. The crowd is not admiring the girls, but insulting them. Noir's girlfriends nevertheless dare to perform, and with the help of their feminine talents, they take the grand prize. The company arrives at Maria's house and they learn from her guard that the girl is not at all well. The friends enter the house and Luna breaks the girl's curse, paying only money for it. When Maria thanks Noir for his concern, Lola and Emma worry again about another hottie hanging around their boyfriend. Noir comes to the dungeon and tells the teacher about his adventures and triumphs. Hearing the smell of girls from the guy, the teacher asks her friend to kiss her too. Maria's parents send their friend suitcases with large sums of money as gifts and Noir wonders what he could use them for. Here again the girls have a quarrel in which they find out which of them is more suitable for a friend. As a result, the boy brings the money to his father and offers to open a store with rare goods he wants to mine in the dungeon. Noir visits the teacher and she pretends to be asleep, again resenting the student for coming in less often. The boy tells her about his idea for the store and Olivia tells him which skills he should use to collect rare artifacts on the underground floors faster. Walking around the floors, Noir meets many monsters and comes across the black lion Tiger Sun, who has been waiting for his master stuck on the 6th floor for 350 years. The lion offers to help the guy in exchange for finding his friend stuck in the dungeon. On the 6th floor, Noir encounters monsters and zombies, but he manages to bypass them and move on. Upon opening the door, he encounters another zombie and recognizes him as an elf, the master of the lion. Noir pays a lot of points to remove the guy's zombification and resurrects him. The guy tells the elf that he has been here for centuries and that his four-legged friend is still waiting for him on the 5th floor. Upon meeting, the friends embrace and the elf thanks Tiger Sun for waiting for him. But the elf must return to his country to find out if his beloved is waiting for him, and he cannot take Tiger Sun there. The company part ways, promising each other they will meet again. The lion returns to the dungeon and Noir decides to follow him. He catches Tiger Sun in tears, making a pitiful growl. Noir invites Tiger Sun to become his friend and move in with him, to which the lion happily agrees. Noir's father is a little shocked by such a pet, but he dares not cross Tiger Sun, and the girls gladly meet the big cat and invite him to sit down at the table. Alice wonders what kind of flower Tiger Sun has on his head and not hesitatingly plays with it with her hand, from what the lion begins to behave strangely, as if experiencing intense pleasure. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe and see you on the next video. Love you.